Hardwired to self-destruct indeed. Right, peeps. We're on. Let's do this. That's right. October 29th is Ring Madness. Coming to you streaming live on this channel. And Hardwired is to self-destruct, and we will self-destruct October 29th. But don't forget, a week before that, ladies and gentlemen, on October 29th is Ring Madness, but a week before that is a Halloween special for GMW called Undead Nightmare. And that will take place October 22nd. It would have took place October 29th, but, you know, it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is GMW. Something I forgot to do. Excuse me. But I'll do it while I'm doing this. Where are we? Right, there we go. But yes, GMW, October 29th is Ring Madness. October 22nd is Undead Nightmare, the Halloween special. So hopefully you guys can stick around for that, because that will be a big one, and I'm planning a big show for that particular installment of GMW. Hopefully it all goes well, of course. Where are we? There we are. Okay. Right. Let me just put this in. That. Why wasn't that playing? I don't even need to do that, really, did I? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiota. I'm an idiota. 2 seconds, guys. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off the show today with Maximum Carlos as well. And then we're going to kick off the wrestling side of this show with this match. Hopefully we can get this match done today. It was supposed to be done on Monday, but Dios de la Guerra stuck his beak in where it didn't belong. Don't worry, he will be dealt with. I will deal with him, trust me on that. And hopefully we can get this match done and dusted today. Hopefully. Yeah. I'm not banking on it, but we'll see what happens today. Right, so that. So let me just test this out. We're good. Okay. I don't know why I added another one there. I could have just overthink it. But anyway, ladies and gents, that's going to be your opening contest of the evening. And then we'll go straight to... I don't know why I did that. Bloody Savage's debut, ladies and gentlemen. Bloody Savage's debut. And Bloody Savage will make his debut today here on GMW. I believe he's Kai_Gamers guy. And he will compete later on today. He's got Adrian Webb in his debut match. Speaking of debuts, Ann Nakamura will go one-on-one with Liv Killer. Now, apparently Liv Killer has something to do with Killer. Apparently they're tag team partners, you know, they're close comrades. Well, she's going to make her debut today in a singles competition. So let's see what she could bring to the table here in GMW. And she's going to go one-on-one with former women's champion Ann Nakamura. We'll find out later on how she fades. Speaking of Killer, Killer's going to go one-on-one with yours truly for the hardcore title. This is his first chance at Championship Gold here in GMW. Will it affect him? Probably not, because he'll still be in contention. Like I say, he's undefeated at the moment. Not that that kind of stuff counts here in GMW, because we're not AEW after all. You know, only wins matter here in GMW. Hey, guy, speak of the devil. So, yeah, that's what's going to take place today. It's for the Hardcore Championship today. Your main event, ladies and gents. And by the way, there's one match I've booked today, which I kind of interested in seeing. But your main event is this. This all started on Monday. These two had a bit of a brawl on Monday, but I'm making this the main event today, and it's 2 out of 3 falls. It is my enforcer of the Mafia, Goldberg, and now former one half of the World Tag Team Champions, going one-on-one with the guy who's due to get a television championship shot. And he's more than likely going to get that television title shot October 22nd. I haven't figured that out yet. But it's more than likely going to be October 22nd. So we'll see what happens on that. He might get it a bit early, depending on what mood I'm in. But he's going to get a TV title shot nonetheless, and I'm talking about Big Amish. Loco will have something to say. I'm taking this off because it's going to do my editing all night. And then this match. I booked this match. Now, will you stop it, please? Right. I booked... Hey, Kai. I booked on Tuesday the main event, or one of the main events, for the Ring Madness pay-per-view. The main event was Loco Joe defending the World Heavyweight Championship against John Moxley. Basically GMW versus AEW, or LCW versus AEW, whatever you want to see it that way. I don't care. But Orange Juice Jones, OJJ, is determined to get back in the World Championship picture. So Loco agreed to this. Wow. Monster P Gaming, thank you for that follow. Welcome yourself to the Mafia. I am now 8 away from 700, and I'd like to get there, if that's all the same. So, and Loco, speak of the devil, very much appreciate you for that host. How's it going? It's going great. Can't complain at the moment, which is, considering how things are going at the moment in IRL, is a good thing. Can't complain at the moment. Things are relaxed, and I like that. So, yeah, hope all's well with you. Again, thank you for that follow. So, yes, I made the main event for Ring Madness October 29th, which was Loco defending the World Championship against John Moxley. But OJJ is so determined to become World Champion. Again, he's done with the television title. He wants to be World Heavyweight Champion. And he's in the contention for it. But as we know, we earn things here in GMW. We don't get nothing handed to us on the silver platter. So, Loco agreed to this. Make this match, which I've done, if, and only if, if Orange Juice Jones, OJJ, wins it, he goes to the pay-per-view. The match at the pay-per-view will go from one-on-one to a triple threat, three-way dance, whatever you want to call it, for the world title. And not only that, October 22nd, Loco will defend that world championship at Undead Nightmare, the GMW Halloween special. He will defend that world championship against Orange Juice Jones, one-on-one, and whoever wins that match goes into the pay-per-view the week after as world champion. So basically, it's a win-win for everybody, pretty much. That's only if OJJ beats Moxley tonight. If he doesn't, we never had this conversation. Right? So, that's there, and OJJ and Loco is going to talk later on. That's your main event of the evening. Big Amish one-on-one with Goldberg. Hopefully Goldberg's learned his lesson from what happened on Tuesday. Anyways, what else is there tonight? Oh, yes, a match that I booked that I kind of want to see. Yes, Loco is in action today, and I kind of want to see this matchup. I kind of want to see it. So I decided to book it today. And that's LCW versus whatever Billy's company is, because he has his own promotion like me and Loco as well. So it's Billy Paragon one-on-one with Loco Joe. That is going to be later on, and it's a non-title. And if Billy wins that, big things might happen for him. But, like I said, never underestimate the heavyweight champion of the world. Sorry, it's not my mic. My bad. So, yeah. So, that is today's installment of GMW today. And as you know, guys, hardwired to self-destruct. And we will self-destruct October 29th here on this beautiful Twitch stream, because October 29th is... Yes, FIFA is out tomorrow, and I'm more than likely going to get up and get it. I'll just go down to, what I'll call it. I've got to go to the shops tomorrow anyway, so I'll nip down to Morrison's tomorrow and pick it up. I'm not going to game them where I can't be asked. And plus, considering the way things are at the moment with this pandemic, I would imagine the town's even more hectic than it normally is. You know, with all the masks and stuff you have to wear and everything, it's just ridiculous. And I can't be asked dealing with that down the town, so I'll go to what I call it tomorrow. I'll go to our local Morrison's tomorrow and get it there. I've got 20 quid on me anyway, so it's fine. And plus, I haven't bought a game yet for my birthday. MJ Tillman, what's up? Right. So anyway. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm just eating some chicken. This is Thursday evening. This is your second dose of GMW on a weekly basis here on this Gamesmatter channel. Tuesdays and Thursdays you will get GMW exclusively on this channel, streamed live, and then eventually you will end up getting them on the YouTube channel as well. This is GMW on a Thursday. Will OJJ become the third man in that World Heavyweight Championship match at Ring Madness? And will he get a one-on-one title match at Undead Nightmare October 22nd? The answer, by the end of this, the answer will take place by the end of this show. You will all have your answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gamesmatter Wrestling. Welcome yourselves to GMW.
Try to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the scars with a baseball bat. The justice will never make this right. I need to run and stay out of sight. Had no choice, it was me or them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I could forget my old set way of life. I'll go to prison or die by the knife.
Yes, indeed. And as you can see, I have made some changes to the intro. And I'm still working on that, so I just thought I'd use that one today just to get over it. But the intro's now fresh, it's updated. Anyway, beautiful people, thank you for the lurk. Munster, appreciate you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is GMW. Will OJJ be the third man in that World Heavyweight Championship? Will the World Title match go from one-on-one to triple threat? Fresno, California. We're going to get some answers tonight. Right. Here we go. Let's see what Mr. Maximum Carlos wants. Let's see what he wants tonight. Right. And also, FYI, ladies and gentlemen, I will stream Ark probably next week. Probably Friday. Next Friday, because on Monday I do plan on doing a podcast on Monday as well. I have another podcast in a while, and it's an introduction to the welcome back of the podcast that I haven't done in 3 years. Yes, I've done it on part-time basis here and there, a little podcast here and there, but the podcast that I used to do, I hadn't done it in about 3 or 4 years, maybe 3 years, 3.5 years, due to personal stuff and everything like that. So hopefully I will do the intro and see how that goes. I will do the intro on Monday, stream the intro live here on Monday. So hopefully you guys can join me for that. And I'll just talk wrestling and give my opinions on professional wrestling, which is normally what I like to do in a way. Right, see what Mr. Carlos wants. But I had a stroke of luck last night as well. I decided to play Ark for an hour. I had a stroke of luck last night. I got a 1200 Ember Wyvern. 1200, 1200 Ember Wyvern, which is the max level of the server that I'm in as well. I already have an Ember Wyvern, a male, and I wanted to hatch this just to make sure it was a female. I was hoping it was a female. Funnily enough, it was. So, let's go. So I've got some raising to do, and hopefully some breeding to do. So, there you go. Well, I do play WWE 2K20, but I just do it for this, for GMW. How come I don't? I don't know, but as far as playing it, Kai, I have no idea. Maybe it's run its course with me, and like I said, it's got to the point right now where the only time I ever play this game or even be on this game is when I'm doing GMW. Same with Loco as well. I mean, Loco has this as well. He does LCW, and he's gotten to that point as well. I don't know. You never know. I might get back into it. Like I say, GMW is going to be extended here on the WWE 2K20. Normally at this time we get ready for 2K21, but considering how shite this game was when it first came out, we haven't got 2K21 this year. That's why we stuck with Battlegrounds, and I'm not going over the Battlegrounds, so fuck that. So 2K20, so 2K20's got GMW for the next year or so, pretty much. Oh, he's called out Sting. Loco, you might want to keep an eye on your boy here. You might want to keep an eye on your boy here. He's called out the television champion. I know you have confidence in your guy, but yeah. The legend Sting, and this man's the current GMW television champion after beating OJJ at the pay-per-view, Revolution, in what was probably the greatest match in GMW's history, or some people say anyway. Yeah, but like I say, I mean, I might get back into it. I might get back into playing it. Like I say, we've got plenty of time now with WWE, because like I say, because considering how shite the game was when it first came out, we have now, you know, an extension on it. Like I said, GMW is going to continue on it. Normally at this time, I'd be getting ready for 2K21, but like I said, there's no 2K21. That's why we're stuck with Battlegrounds. And hopefully with this break that 2K has now got, and they've decided to get out Battlegrounds, hopefully with this break they've got in creating this 2K21 or 2K22, right, hopefully they'll get their heads out their asses and get the game right and listen to the audience of what people want. Because that's what they're not doing. They're just giving the same boring. And then the fact that they released this game and pretty much it wasn't even finished, that's where it crossed the line. And I'm surprised that WWE didn't cut ties with him, to be honest with you. That's what's shocking to me. If I was Vince McMahon, 2K would have been out the door. But the thing is, who's going to take over? If 2K ended up getting fired, who would take over? You know? There was all this talk about EA Sports taking over as well, taking over the wrestling games and everything like that. But I remember what happened last time they tried to make a wrestling game. It sucked. For the standard they tried to make, it just was not good. And I'm talking about the old WCW games. Mayhem was alright. Mayhem wasn't bad. It was just the game after it, Backstage Assault. What a pile of shite that was. Oh my god. Talk about horse shit. Fucking hell. I mean, like I said, Mayhem wasn't bad. Backstage Assault was just... wow. That's why I can't get into, you know, Battlegrounds. Don't get me wrong, 2K Battlegrounds is fun. It looks fun. It looks very entertaining. But I can't get into that game. I cannot get into that game. Mayhem was decent. Yo, what up, Big Amish? The roaming #1 contender for the television championship in the house. But, yeah. Mayhem was decent. Mayhem was definitely decent. What I call it was not, however. Backstage Assault was not. Backstage Assault was horse shit beyond belief. Oh! Wow. Maximum Carlos stands up to the television champion. Ay, ay, ay. Sting likes working the... I won't say the rest of that sentence, but you can see for yourself. We've got a brawl here between Sting and Maximum Carlos. Maximum Carlos calls out the television champion. But I can't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like All Stars. I like the look of All Stars. And I like Battleground as well. But like I was saying there was a game that came out for the PS1 called In Your House. And that, by any stretch of the imagination, ladies and gentlemen, is the worst wrestling game in the history of wrestling games. That was what was like if it was a wrestling game got married to Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. It was ridiculous. Right, a brawl between these two. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Later on in this episode, you're going to see Sting go one-on-one with Maximum Carlos for the television championship today here on this program. It's booked. Right. So that's today, and it's no disqualifications too. So yes, Sting one-on-one with Maximum Carlos for the television title later on. Speaking of TV titles, we're going to coming up now. We've got this as well, but I want to present this, ladies and gentlemen, to you. For those of you that don't know, right there, ladies and gents, as you can clearly see, hardwired to self-destruct, and we will self-destruct October 29th because Ring Madness is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yes, what a match indeed. And as you can clearly hear in the background, the theme song, Metallica, Hardwired, and we're going to self-destruct October 29th. It will be Ring Madness Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And whoever wins that Royal Rumble match at this pay-per-view will face the heavyweight champion of the world, whoever that may be, at Living for the Glory, which is my WrestleMania show. So that should be the business, let me tell you. Yes, we are so fucked. Indeed. Hardwired to self-destruct, and we're going to do that October 29th. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as well, not only October 29th, as well, is Ring Madness, do not forget October 22nd. Okay, October 22nd. It will be Undead Nightmare. And on Undead Nightmare, the Big Amish is scheduled to get his television championship match. He won a four-way dance, a fatal four-way on Tuesday, and he is now going to get a title shot, a television championship match. He just missed out on the world title. Don't worry, he's in the Royal Rumble match as well, but he's going to get a TV championship match October 22nd at Undead Nightmare. So whoever wins tonight, which is this match right here, no disqualifications, Maximum Carlos challenging Sting for the TV belt, will have to deal with Big Amish October 22nd. So I might do that early. But at the moment right now it's scheduled for October 22nd. So let's see if Maximum Carlos can cause a major upset and take the television title away from Sting. But still to come as well, Billy Paragon one-on-one with Loco Joe. And Big Amish is actually in the main event of today's episode because he's going to go one-on-one with Goldberg after the brawl they had on Tuesday, and it's 2 out of 3 falls. So I made it a little bit interesting as well. It's 2 out of 3 falls. So it's Goldberg, Big Amish later on. That is your main event. And this one is yet still to come as well. John Moxley one-on-one with Orange Juice Jones. Whoever wins this match, okay, whoever wins this match, well, if OJJ wins this match, he will be the third man in the World Championship match. And Loco will have to defend his world title against Orange Juice Jones October 22nd. Yeah, he blames you for not winning the world title, which was at the four-way dance at Revolution, which is weird, Big Amish, because it wasn't him that eliminated you, it was John Moxley who eliminated both of you. So I don't know. Yes, he does have an obsession. But anyway, are we going to get this match today? Maverick Blade taking on Jason Blade. We all know what happened at Revolution. Maverick Blade comes out of nowhere. What up, loyal son, Orange Juice Jones? So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So yes, October 22nd is Undead Nightmare, and it's scheduled to be the TV champion, okay, versus Big Amish. So Big Amish will get his television title shot. Yes, Big Amish is in the Royal Rumble as well. He's in the Royal Rumble match as well. And like I say, whoever wins that Royal Rumble match at Ring Madness will automatically, no matter what, become the #1 contender for the world title and will meet the world champion at Living for the Glory. There's 2 pay-per-views after this Ring Madness as well. The next pay-per-view after Ring Madness will be Dirty Deeds, and whoever wins the Royal Rumble will face the world champion at WrestleMania, at my WrestleMania, which is Living for the Glory. That is the WrestleMania show for GMW, and that's where the season will end, and then we'll start again afterwards. As well. Right, let's see if we can get this match today. I booked this match on Tuesday. Dios de la Guerra stuck his big nose in where it didn't belong. And trust me, big boy, I haven't forgotten about you. You're going to be dealt with, believe you me. That motherfucker still hasn't got over the fact that I beat him for the LCW World title and proved his World Championship win was a fluke. But in any event, fucking prick. And I hope OJJ kicks the crap out of him tomorrow. Yes, LCW tomorrow, twitch.tv/LocoXJoe. And no, we're not going to get this match. That's Drex. That's Blade's tag partner. And he hits a kendo stick from behind. That's Blade's tag team partner for the Outlaws. So I tell you what then. With this happening, obviously we're not going to get the match. This happening, we're going to do this. Next week, even though the Outlaws are due a tag team title shot, and I haven't forgotten, same with the Trailblazers, but next week, it will be Maverick Blade and a partner of his choosing, whoever that may be, I don't know, and I couldn't care less, will take on the Outlaws next Tuesday. And also got a big match in store for next Tuesday as well, which is going to kick off the show. But I'll announce that later on in the program. So these two brawl. Looks like we're not going to get the Jason Blade, Maverick Blade fight. So, yeah. Yes, Drex is the tag team partner of Jason Blade in the Outlaws. And like I said, them two are due a tag team title shot. So much for that match. Fair enough, we move on. Now, Bloody Savage. You're probably thinking to yourself, what the fuck am I talking about? Here it is. Bloody Savage is wrestling today. And he's going to go one-on-one with Adrian Webb. This is his debut match. A new sensation, hopefully, here in GMW. And I believe this character belongs to Kai_Gamer as well. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, just out of curiosity, I don't know if I did this earlier on, but I'll do it anyway. Please go and follow this man. LCW is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And the only way you get to see LCW is on that link right there. LCW stream live only on the twitch.tv/LocoXJoe channel as well. Also, guys, please check out this man as well. Now, boys. Right. So, Bloody Savage, his debut today. We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end. Yawn. Anyway, So obviously he's got the Fiend theme, if you will. Clear as day there. Yes, the Fiend theme as well. So really glad that you know you get the point. So Bloody Savage. Here he is here. A new sensation, hopefully. Like I said, this is his debut match. We don't know what this guy brings to the table. That's why I booked this match today, to see what he can do. Also coming up after this as well, Ann Nakamura goes one-on-one with another debut, Liv Killer, which is an associate of Killer, who faces me later on for the Hardcore title. So, yes, we'll find out later on what she brings to the table. Big thank you to everybody who's dropped in, lurking, doing all that good stuff as well. Appreciate you all. I will be back tomorrow with FIFA. Knock on wood. And if it's not FIFA tomorrow, it will be Rocket League as well. So it's more than likely going to be FIFA, because FIFA's out tomorrow. And I do want to check it out. And I like the fact the simulation is on there as well. Bloody Savage. We'll see what happens. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm always open to new people. I'm always open to new competitors, new talent, as I'm sure is Loco as well. But this is GMW. If you have a PS4 and you have this game and you have a character that you want to be a part of this as well, you want to be a part, you want to see your character on GMW, be a part of the show, upload your character, WWE, onto the community creations using the hashtag GMW, and let me know. Let me know on YouTube. Message me on YouTube, commenting below. Get me on the Twitch, get me on the Discord as well. Whisper me it, whatever. Okay, there's my Discord. There's my socials as well. If you join my Discord, ladies and gentlemen, just one thing I ask of you to do so. By the way, the Instagram is Gamesmatter_. Just one thing I ask you to do if you join the Discord as well is please read the rules. Please read the introduction. The Discord is not an active Discord, but it's a way for people to keep up to date with me. Okay? It's a way for people to keep up to date with me and people there for when I go online, because I usually post in there as well, besides doing it on Twitter. It's mostly Twitter and that. So, like I said, please read the rules if you join the Discord. Read the rules, read the introduction as well. That's all I ask as well. That's all I ask. Thank you to everybody who's came in. Thank you to the Big Amish as well. Please check out the Big Amish. Like I said, the Big Amish will be wrestling in a bit. He's the main event of this episode today. He's going to go one-on-one with Goldberg in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Like I said, Goldberg, for some unknown reason, blames Big Amish for not being the world champion and not winning the world title, even though it wasn't the Big Amish who eliminated Goldberg at the 4-way dance. It was Moxley, because Moxley pinned Big Amish and Goldberg back to back and could have won it as well, because he hit Loco with the paradigm shift and nearly won the world title. That's why he's getting the world championship match at the pay-per-view October 29th. But it could be a 3-way dance. It could not be a one-on-one contest, because Moxley is going to go one-on-one with OJJ, and if OJJ wins that match, it will be a 3-way dance at the pay-per-view for the World Championship. But also, the other catch is OJJ will face Loco October 22nd and Undead Nightmare for the World title, and whoever wins that goes into the pay-per-view as World Champion. So, Bloody Savage. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm eating chicken. Some good wrestling so far. A flapjack and a suplex. Savage is high impact. Bringing that high impact offense. Oh. Don't forget, Mr. Webb's got that MMA background. He's also got some wrestling of his own, as you can see. But it's mostly MMA back. What a kick that was. There's that whirlwind thing. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to book Azrael today. Little FYI for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to book Azrael in action today. But his head injury has gotten worse a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. After what Moxley did to him on Tuesday. Like I say, he was wrestling with a mild concussion. And he was lucky to get a mild concussion. Based on what I did to him at Revolution. And he was lucky to get one. But that bloody Sunday on the concrete floor that Moxley did on Tuesday did not help matters. So that's why he is not here today. Here on GMW. As well. I was going to book him against Colby Jordan. Since now the Anarchists are no more. But, yeah. It is what it is. And like I say, you get no complaints out of me. That prick got what he deserved at Revolution. And like I say, that was part 1. Revolution was part 1. Part 2 is yet to come. Because I'm going to get rid of Azrael once and for all. I don't know how, but I'm going to. Superplex. Tell you what, Mr. Bloody Savage is impressive so far. He's got some great technique. As well, don't forget later on, don't forget still to come is Killer's first championship match here in GMW. His first chance at gold. He will wrestle me for the Hardcore Championship. And for those of you that didn't see what happened on Tuesday, again, go back and watch the replay. Loco Joe is now a tag team champion again. Besides being the world champion, because the Lobos regained their belts on Tuesday. And yes, I still am hilariously laughing at the fact that Goldberg did that rah thing and then walks right into a chair shot from Loco. And like I say, I love you, Goldberg. You deserve that. Yes, which was fucking hilarious. He did the rah thing on Tuesday, and then Loco's like, bro. And just acts it. And like I say, I love Goldberg. Goldberg's my enforcer, but he deserved that. He deserved that chair shot on Tuesday. Beautiful takedown from there and a kick back up. And apparently he whinged at me after he whinged at me after the match as well. I think that chair shot thing. Okay, yeah, that's what you get for doing that fucking rah move. You deserve that chair shot, bro. I love you, but you deserve the chair shot. Beautiful kick. Spin kick. He was. Like I said, Goldberg deserved the chair shot. Hopefully we won't see that later on today, but we more than likely will. I might even find him later on. We'll see. There's the MMA knee. Cover. And Savage kicks out. Ever since Revolution, we have seen matches that have had about that much close on 3-count near falls. Ever since Revolution, man. Ever since the Revolution pay-per-view. We've had the type of matches that have had that much close to having a 3-count, but they just kick out. Adrian Webb, yes, I got it right the first time. That's a Michinoku driver. Mr. Savage now needs to put away Mr. Webb. Clothesline. Another clothesline. And another clothesline. 3 clotheslines. Hopefully that brings Mr. Savage back in. Savage going back to that high impact offense. Working the arm. Liv Killer comes up next. And now we got clotheslines from Webb. And a MMA sweep, like I say. He has that MMA background. 1, 2... And there you go, close near falls again. For goodness sakes. MMA action. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Only a 2 count. Snapmare, roundhouse kick. And trust me, they hurt. Roundhouse kicks to the back, not fun. Clothesline to the back, beautiful counter there from Savage. Savage needs to put Mr. Webb away. Suplex into a counter to a neck breaker. Can Webb finish off Mr. Savage? I think he's setting him up for the finisher, but Mr. Savage is not getting up. We might have to restart the match again, guys. I think we do. Yep. Great debut for Bloody Savage, yeah, let me tell you. Yep. Restart the match. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I know. At least it didn't go off. I can deal with them. The restart of the matches. At least it didn't crash. I can deal with that kind of stuff. But when it crashes, that's what pisses me off. Not saying that that's not annoying either, but it is what it is. If you are new to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gamesmatter. I am Gamesmatter. At your service, ladies and gents. And if you like what you're seeing right now, you get a dose of this every Tuesday and Thursday right here on this channel. This is GMW, Gamesmatter Wrestling, every Tuesday and Thursday right here on this very channel. Right, so let me just see this. I am 8 away from 700, excuse me. Hopefully I can make that today. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I'm on the road to 1K followers, ladies and gentlemen. When I hit 700, I'll be 300 away from 1K. Because I want the 1K. Beautiful, beautiful. Hammerlock suplex, I believe that was. Beautiful armbar, crossface. Beautiful crossface. Not nice on the boot, like, but anyway. Beautiful roll through, drop toe hold. Yes. The guy who's in the main event of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Hammers, defends his LCW Undisputed title tomorrow against Brute. So, like I said, Loco X Joe for the twitch.tv/Loco X Joe for LCW tomorrow. He defends his Battle of the Behemoths tomorrow on LCW. And yes, I will be defending my LCW World title. Twist of Fate 2 and only 2 count. I will defend my LCW World title tomorrow against Chris Danger, of all people. So we'll see what happens. That's an F5. It is indeed. And that should be it, ladies and gents. 1, 2, and... No, of course not. Of course not. Hard chops. Trust me, guys, them chops hurt. Remember doing a battle royal for a local promotion up here. Wrestling for a local promotion up here. I remember doing a battle royal, and all they did in that battle royal was chop me. Literally, just chop, chop, chop. Palm of the hand on bare chest. Woke up the next day, I had red marks across my chest. Not kidding you. True story. People underestimate chops, ladies and gentlemen. People say, oh, wrestling's fake and everything. Take a chop and then tell me it's fake. That's a frog splash. He's going for a cover. Why did you walk two... You were in perfect position. You take 2 steps forward. Fucking hell's bells. There's that knee. The MMA strike, as he calls it, I believe. You could have just pinned him there. I can see why this had to start again and restart the match, because these two are like... I mean, it's mainly Adrian Webb. Things are fucking up in this match, I tell you. Snap suplex. Not going to close line. There's the close line again. Mr. Webb's a smart wrestler, I'll give him that. He does have a brain at some point. There's that whirlwind fucking slam. He needs a new finishing move, that dude, I tell you. Just seeing that move reminds me of Azrael. Fucking hate that. Yeah. Seeing that move reminds me of fucking Azrael. Into midsection. Great counter. Got the twist of fate move there. Beautiful hip toss. There's the knee. For God's sake, Webb. Oh, Webb beat him. But I'm going to book a rematch next week. Okay? I'm going to book a rematch next week. And we'll have a 2 out of 3 falls match next week. So, Kai, good outing. You'll have a rematch next week. Yeah, because I actually like that match. I actually worked the second time. I thought the first match before the crash was sloppy. But it actually worked the second time around. But Bloody Savage will have his revenge get his chance for revenge next week. Because I'm going to book a match between these two next week. We'll have another match with these next week. So Mr. Savage will have his revenge, or chance for revenge, next week. It will not kick off the show. I'll have a major announcement later on the match that's going to take place next Tuesday here on GMW. That's going to kick off the show. And you all need to be here straight on time. Okay, if you can't, it is what it is. But you all need to be here next week, straight on the dot. Because you're not going to want to miss the opening contest of next week's episode. Or the Tuesday episode, anyway. But anyway, ladies and gents, we move on. And Adrian Webb, for now, gets a victory over Bloody Sandwich. Bloody Sandwich? Bloody Savage. Next week, it'll be a rematch. I will book a rematch next week. Because the second match actually worked better than the first match. Right. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. As well, Killer goes one-on-one with yours truly. As well, for the Hardcore Championship. And, yeah. Here we go. Miss Liv Killer, who is an associate of Mr. Killer, who will be facing me in a bit for the Hardcore Championship. She's going to go one-on-one with Ann Nakamura. Let's see what Miss Liv Killer brings to the table. And again, another character from MJ Tillman. Because like I said, these two, Killer and Killer and Liv Killer, are associates. Maybe related. I don't know. We'll see. Like I say, only Mr. Tillman knows that. Like I say, for anybody who's wanting me to stream Mark, I've took a break for Mark today, or lately, because all I've done is stream it, and it's kind of getting annoying. Siblings, there you go. Clarify that up. They are siblings. So there you go. Thank you for clearing that up, Mr. Tillman. So yes, they are siblings. So brother and sister, I suppose. In that respect. Well, this is Liv Killer's debut here on GMW. So yeah, for anybody who's interested in Ark, I will stream Ark next week, probably on Friday. As well. Like I said, next week, still the same. GMW Tuesdays and Thursdays. Spider-Man again on Wednesdays. And by the way, thank you to everybody who tuned in for Spider-Man yesterday as well. Thank you to Miss Cyber Tank Girl for the raid as well. I really enjoyed the stream yesterday with Spider-Man. Really enjoyed it. And by the way, shout out to Hash as well. I'm going to ask you to follow somebody in a second. I'm going to put this guy up. Right, I'm going to shout out to somebody here, guys. A full-time streamer here, ladies and gents. I knew that wouldn't work. Right, I'll just do it here. Okay, I can't, apparently. Fair enough. Okay, I'll just do it this way then, the hard way. Story of my life. Right, let me just double check that spelling. Beautiful. Got it right. So please, guys, go and follow this guy if you have the opportunity. Good dude. Met him yesterday. I met him through, talked to him a few times. He streams on here, and sometimes he streams on Facebook too. He tries to get the balance in as well. And I talked to him yesterday. I had a good conversation with him yesterday while he was playing Marvel. I raided him after my stream. I hosted him after the stream, whatever, as well. And he's a good guy. He's the boyfriend of another streamer called Queenie as well. A New Zealand streamer as well. But this is the first time I ever got to meet. I never got to see him on Mixer. Never got the opportunity. But I saw him yesterday, spoke to him yesterday, had a good conversation with him, got to know him a little bit. Really good dude. Chilled streamer too. Very chilled. He plays Gears. He played Marvel yesterday, which was hilarious, which was funny. He plays a lot of old games that I couldn't get into as well. But he's a good dude. Good dude. And if he's on today, I'll raid him later as well. If he's on. Right. Referee likes to dance before he makes the cover, doesn't he? Fucking hell. Just go down. You're there. You're right in the position. Don't need to run into position. You're there, right in the position. Just go down. Count. Fucking hell's bells. Imagine the sister Abigail. Amdrive takedown by Liv Killer. Yo, what up, Rev? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, again, another shout out. Yes, and Nakamura and Liv Killer, for those of you that have just joined in. This guy is 6 away from 50. Now, he wants 50 followers because he wants to get affiliate. And he can do B and C all he wants, but without A, which is 50 followers, he ain't getting affiliate. So, please, check him out. Get him to 50 followers, please. So he can have an opportunity to get affiliate as well. He's already 6 ahead. I have been promoting his stream or his channel on Twitter as well, which is probably why he's 6 away from what I call it. But without 50 followers, ladies and gentlemen, he can do B and C all he wants. Without 50 followers, he ain't getting affiliate. You need 50 followers for affiliate. There's that running code breaker again. No prizes in guessing where she learned that from. Only got a 1 count there. Yeah. Liv Killer, the sister of Killer, who's in action next against me for the Hardcore Championship. Killer's first opportunity at gaining GMW Gold. And that will be the main event of this episode too. Of the first half of this episode. For those of you that just tuned in, we tried to get a Maverick Blade versus Jason Blade fight, but Drex ruined that. So next week will be a tag team match. Maverick Blade and a partner of his choosing, who would that be, I don't give a shit, against the Outlaws. That'll be next Tuesday. As well. Also, we have had Bloody Savage make his debut in a losing effort, thanks to 2K mainly, but in a losing effort anyway to Adrian Webb. Liv Killer versus Ad Nakamura is now. Coming up next is Killer versus yours truly for the Hardcore Championship. Also still to come today, Maximum Carlos challenges Sting for the TV belt in a no disqualification match. As well, Loco Joe is in action as well, the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to go one-on-one with Billy Paragon, a match that I made, just out of curiosity, because I kind of wanted to see it. Also, Orange Juice Jones is in action later on. He will go one-on-one with John Moxley. And hear this, if Orange Juice Jones wins that match, it will be a triple threat match at the pay-per-view for the world title. And OJJ will get a title shot October 22nd against Loco for the world title. And whoever wins that match goes into the pay-per-view as world champion as well. And also later on today, the main event, Goldberg versus the Big Amish in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Again, why, I don't know, but Goldberg is blaming Big Amish for not being world champion, even though it wasn't him that eliminated him. It was Moxley who eliminated you, but anyway. Whatever. Glad to hear it, Rev. Like I say, keep it going, brother. Keep it going, you'll get there. Once you get there, you need to do a schedule. You need to work a schedule, bro. Doesn't have to be like 5 days a week. Or just whenever you can get in. Figure out what days you can get in to stream, or what days you can stream. Balance that with what you're doing, and then come on at the time as well. Because that's how other people are going to know you. No, you're not. I mean, like I say, what I'm doing now here on Twitch, I just continued for Mixer, pretty much. You know, nothing's changed in my schedule except the channel, which is Twitch. Warm. Only a 1 count though, or 2 count then. Fucking hell. Yeah, that'll work perfectly for you. Like I say, whatever you can fit in, whatever works for you. Like I say, play around with the times, do what you need to do. But one piece of advice for you, Rev, and this is the same thing I did when I promised myself. One piece of advice for you: do not overdo it. Okay, do not burn yourself out, dude. Like I say, do 7 to 12. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. But don't overdo it. Okay, why isn't my alerts popped up there? Oh. Never mind. It popped up. What the fuck is going on with my alerts, man? I'm doing alright, yes. I'm a little better than normal. I paid my tax yesterday for my car. But, yeah. I'm just trying to work out the volunteer stuff and everything. But other than that, I can't complain. I'm positive. I'm in a positive mood, which is a good thing, considering what's been going on. So, yeah. Hope all is well with you, and hope the little job interview you told me about went well. As well. You told me you were going to do. As well. Hope that went well for you. You start today. Hey! Let's go. Yeah. I'm pleased it's worked out for you. I really am. Like I say, I've still got my job, but with this coronavirus and this pandemic we're living in, it tops and turn. It's a top and turn thing, but like I say, I'm glad things are working out for you. Wow. And Nakamura gets a victory over Liv. Don't worry, MJ. I think we're going to see a rematch between these two. That was actually pretty good. Hey. At least you got something to do. Times are hard at the moment, amazing. At least you got something to do. You know, at least you're out there, you're working, you're doing your thing. Yeah. At least you've got something to do. Like I say, if one doesn't work out for you, there you go. Ah. Oh. Jesus Christ, Rev. The problem is, the politicians now that we have, Rev, don't know what the fuck they want. 1 minute it's this, the next week it's that, the next week it's this. I tell you what, they lack brain cells, I know that. Right. Not a winning start for Liv Killer, but an impressive start, so I'll give her that. Yeah, so, like I said, amazing. I'm so glad it's worked out for you. Like I said, you've needed that. I know you have. I'm still working on the, what to call it. I'll let you into something, guys. By the way, hardcore title coming up now. I applied for a voluntary work with the Hope Foundation up here, in my hometown. They wanted me to come in and do a course. The book in to come in and do a course for them on Wednesday the 20th. Like I say, come in the next person available. I couldn't get in till the 25th of November. So I've emailed him back and I'm still waiting, so I'm going to do it online instead. So if I get the information and get the chance to do that course online, they said I could do it online. I've emailed the girl about it. I'd rather do it now and get it over with because I've got enough on my plate as it is. I don't want to be waiting all around and everything like that. And plus, I'm in two minds about doing it actually because, like I say, I don't know. I feel like I've been down this road before with them because the lady who spoke to me told me she was a careers advisor, and the last time I got involved with a careers advisor was on the job centre, and you know how that turned out. Not very good. So, like I say, I'm a guy now that makes my own decisions, like it or not. So, like I said, I'm kind of got my guard up a little bit about it. But if they want me to do this course, I'd rather do the course online now than wait until the 25th of November. And if I get the information tomorrow, she said she was going to look into it for me. When I get the information for it, I will cancel the booking for the course because I'm not waiting for fucking 25th of November for that. Fuck that. Fucking Christ. I have been on hand seeing loads of jobs up for grabs. I'm going to put into a warehouse work. Right. I've done the same thing. I have had jobs offered with Amazon. But the thing is with me, considering what's going on, Rev, I'm a little intimidated. Plus, I'm not interested in doing a delivery thing. Okay, I want to do something that I'm interested in. But I got offered to do that. But the thing is with me, I'm a little intimidated with all this coronavirus, with everything that's gone on. You know, with everything that's gone on and everything, and people getting laid off and whatnot. You know. But I think it's funny when people say we're sitting at home and milking the system. I want to work. Yeah, same with me. Amazing. Sorry, I just called that one. Yeah, same with me. Like I say, if I get coronavirus, I get coronavirus. I know how to deal with it. You know, I'm not stupid. I know what to do if I get coronavirus. You know, isolate myself and whatever and everything. I pretty much do that anyway when I get the cold. So I know how to deal with myself. But I'm with you. I just want to work. I don't give a fuck about what's going on and everything. I'll do the right proceedings. I'll wear a mask. I don't give a shit. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, why isn't that working? Hey, when you have something to do amazing, things work out in the end. Like I say, life's about opportunity. That's one thing I've learned, excuse me. Life's about opportunity. If an opportunity comes around, you grab it by the balls. Hello, welcome in. And also, I'm a big believer in people should be happy with what they're doing as well. I'm a big believer in being happy. Um, if you're happy with the job you've got, like I say, obviously with Amazing, she has a kid. You know, she has kids and that. Mist, can you do something for me? Depends what it is. Depends what it is. Depends what it is, my friend. My man. Yeah, but I've been offered jobs before, but the thing is with me, I want a job that's long term. I want a job that's long term, and I want, you know, I don't want to be going into a job and then a month later getting laid off due to coronavirus. You know, that's why I'm doing the volunteering thing. I don't want to get into a job and then get laid off a month later. I've been on jobs too many times where on paper they're like, oh yeah, tremendous and everything like that. And about 3 days later, I hate the fucking thing and then I have to leave. I don't want that. Don't want that. Yes. Yes. And we're probably doing a lot of that with this coronavirus, falling and getting right back up again. I know I've done it. But anyway, hardcore title, Killer versus me. Take it away, announcer.
Introducing the challenger from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Monster.
Hang on. I just need you to list one WWE superstar that is not a DLC.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England,
WWE 2K19. Stone Cold?
60 pounds. He is the superstar.
I believe Stone Cold wasn't a DLC. My hardcore title. No worries. I believe it was Stone Cold. Miss, thank you for the follow. Let's go for a joyride. Which is probably what you would say on the Friday night out here in Middlesbrough. Let's go for a joyride. That's a gag, by the way. Bloody hell with a right head. So this is Killer's first opportunity at GMW Gold here in GMW. He's been impressive. He's undefeated at the moment. Can I put an end to that undefeated streak, or can he be... Yeah, can he be the... Can I put an end to that undefeated streak, or will he walk out of here with hardcore title? Like I say, it's the first chance of them. Hey, I appreciate you, Amazing. You've always helped me. Like I said, that's why you're one of my top mods. When you have the... Like I said, not a lot of my mods are always here, because they're always doing their IRL stuff. But when they come in, like Amazing, she's always there. She keeps an eye on things and stuff like that. And comes in and brightens up the place, if you will. Like I said. And I appreciate it for it. Just like I do with my other mods as well. Which mostly my mods are from Mixer anyway. I just kept the ones from Mixer. There's a couple more, but mostly of them from Mixer. As well. But like I said, I'm genuinely happy that things are working out positively for you, Amazing. Like I say, hopefully things will work out for me with this volunteer stuff as well. Hopefully. Like I said, I am keeping my guard up. Keeping my guard up as best I can. I need to make 2 more phone calls as well to the other areas that I've got to as well with this voluntary stuff. But we'll see. I do kind of want to get into a voluntary work when it comes into with radio again. I'm tempted to get back into radio again. I didn't work out for me the first time, but I'm a lot different than I was back then when I first did it. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But it's a good thing I do this streaming work and entertain you folks, because I tell you this right now, without this, I don't know where I'd be right now. I'd be banging, I'd be banging my head against the brick wall all the damn time. Kill me are awesome people, good people. Some day we will bowl and drink and bring games too. Yeah. Hey, I'm down for that. Yeah. Like I say, we need to have an art night as well. Since Kill Me said he was going to teach you Amazing. Like I say, you can join me, Kill Me, and Dragon in the Xbox chat. The Xbox party chats that we've been doing lately. When Dragon and Kill Me when Dragon and Kill Me are on. There, because they're in my tribe on Crystal Isles. I mean, I only invited them in my tribe because, but they've done. Hey, I can't complain. Kill Me and Dragon Queen have done absolute wonders for me on Crystal Isles. I've had to trim some of the fat though, in respects of my dinos. I've had to put some dinos in the cryopods as well. I'm going to be putting some more in there as well. And I'm sorting out the dinos as well, because I tried to tame a tropical crystal wyvern the other day, 773 sorry, level, and I got timed out. And it was flying over my base, and it got to the point where I ended up getting timed out. So I have to put the no worries. Hey, when you're ready, we ain't going anywhere, at least I'm not. Like I said, there's no rush, Amazing. When you're ready. Kill Me ain't gonna rush you. I'm not gonna rush you. Whenever you're ready, kid. Like I said, you've just got a new job, so you're probably gonna be up to your neck and working that as well. So hey, like I said, there's no rush. No rush. What's that? Oh, Uranagi right on the back of the guardrail there. Version of the rock bottom. It's called the Uranagi Slam, by the way, just to let you know. That's why I call it the Uranagi Slam. It's a version of the rock bottom, but I did it on the guardrail. Well, at least we're using weapons in this match. There's a version of the Sister Abigail. As that got Killer his first championship match. Oh, his first championship here in GMW. No. Don't underestimate yours truly. I am the reigning LCW World Champion. Multi-time hardcore champion too, by the way. As well. And longest reigning tag team champion too. I love the Rude Awakening. Oh, God, that neck breaker. See? See? What did I tell you? 3 moves. 3 moves. Pile Driver, the Goodnight Sweet Prince, and now the Rude Awakening has developed into a finishing move for me. That has got me victories. That has got me victories when I probably didn't even deserve the victory. I fucking love that neck breaker. God bless you, Rick Rude. Seriously. That move, that Rude Awakening, has got me victories when I probably shouldn't even got a victory. And I'm man enough to admit that. I probably didn't even deserve to win that match. But there you go. The Rude Awakening comes through as always. Not to worry, GG, MJ. Not to worry. That hasn't downed your momentum. Yeah. I'm about to move out of the US. This is just too much. The election, it has to be the worst. I'm glad when it's up. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds to me, Mr. Donald Trump wants the debate, but what's his name? Is it Budden? Whoever he's competing with. Yeah, GG indeed did. Mr. Joe Biden or Budden, whatever his name is, whoever Trump's competing for the president role. Apparently, he doesn't want to go anywhere near him if he has coronavirus, and Donald Trump has been tested for coronavirus. He's been tested positive for coronavirus. So yeah. So our prime minister has been tested for coronavirus, which apparently has gone to his brain, considering how stupid he is now. And fucking Trump's being tested now. Fucking hell. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was part 1. Hope you enjoyed part 1 of GMW, or the first part, or the first half of GMW. Yeah, so he says. He's better now, yeah, so he says. Many people said he should have stayed in hospital, but anyway. But obviously he's not going to stay in hospital, is he? Because he's got a country to run. Well, for the next month or so at least. So he might not do after the election's over. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that was the end of part 1. I'm going to drop you right into part 2. Welcome to the second half of GMW. Likes to piss me off, doesn't it? Hang on a second, guys. Let me just work some things here a little bit. Right, hang on. We're going to go into the second half, guys. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Got there in the end.
Try to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the space for all that. Justice will never make this right. I need to run and out of sight of them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I have to forget my old set way of life. I'll go to prison or die by the night.
Life of a streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, even though we got the intro out, we're going into the second half now. Should I play this as well? Are you found that right chair for you? Why not try triumphchairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. Look at the varieties, look at the makes, look at them all and choose which ones you want. And if you do find the one you want, use Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. Triumphchairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. Triumphchairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. Also esportsfurniture.com. Gamesmatter for 10% off. Right. Now for a match that I booked, because I wanted to see. We're going to kick off the second half with a match that I booked, because I actually wanted to see it. I thought it'd be interesting to put on. The world's heavyweight champion himself, Mr. Loco Joe, one-on-one with Billy Paragon. I actually just wanted to see this match. And plus I wanted to give Loco something to do tonight. Even though he's got his close, even though he'll be having a close eye on the Moxley OJJ match, which will be coming up later on. So like I say, guys, appreciate I'll say that again. Appreciate you all for being here, lurking, just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying GMW. I appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow with probably FIFA. It's more than likely going to be FIFA, because FIFA 21's out tomorrow. Or officially out tomorrow. So, yeah. And when I renew my subscription, which I'll be checking as well, I'll be renewing my subscription for Xbox Game Pass. Apparently, I can get EA Plays as well. Because I got a message the other day saying if you get your Xbox Game Pass, or when you get Xbox Game Pass, whether it's unlimited or whatever it is, you will get EA Plays. So it means you can play the EA Plays games. So instead of me paying £20 a year, which I might just do anyway, I can do that road as well. So I'll be getting it with the Xbox Game Pass as well, which is fan-dabby-dozy to me. So I'll have to work something out with Xbox on that, in that respects. And also double check with Xbox as well, in respects of if there's any deals on my account, or if my account is entitled to anything. Because if there is something on my account that I'm entitled to, I want to make the fucking most of it. You know, I had £15, nearly £16 in balance credit the other week, which I ended up getting Red Dead Redemption 1 and GTA 4 with. So, I'm down for that. I haven't got the DLCs on GTA 4. I need to get the DLCs. I need to work on something to get the DLCs. But I can't do that at the moment because, like I say, I paid my tax insurance yesterday for my car. And also, I'm working on paying my insurance as well. I'm going to find out what my insurance has cost. I would imagine it's not going to be much. Because, like I say, I've had the car now pretty much 2 years. Going on 2 years, for Christ's sake. So, you know. Or 2 year-ish, if you will. So, I would imagine it won't be much. There he is, the heavyweight champion of the world. How he's still heavyweight champion of the world, I don't know. But he is scheduled at the moment right now. That is the tag team belt he's got in his hand. But he is the world's heavyweight champion as well. Him and Ray Wolf. Him and Ray Wolf managed to get out of the World Tag Team titles on Monday. Or regained the World Tag Team titles on Monday. What I'm thinking of doing as well, if, and only if OJJ does not win the World Championship match, if he does not beat John Moxley later on, this is what I'm thinking of doing for the October 22nd show. If Moxley beats OJJ, that means it will still be Loco Joe versus Moxley at the pay-per-view for the world title. So if that's going to be the case, then Loco will defend one of his titles on October 22nd, and it'll more likely be the tag team titles. Because I'm thinking of booking a triple threat match for the tag team belts. I'm thinking of booking the Lobos versus the Outlaws versus the Trailblazers. But anyway, that's October 22nd. A couple of weeks away for that. Billy Paragon one-on-one with Loco Joe. Again, a match that I just kind of wanted to book, really. Because I kind of wanted to see it. Boot to the gut. Beautiful Hurricane Rana into some fists. Mr. Paragon, who made his debut by tapping out then television champion Hannibal Black on 2 occasions. Yes, Hannibal Black will be in the Royal Rumble match, unfortunately. But I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, as well. There is going to be some surprises in store in the next coming weeks leading into that pay-per-view, October 29th. So don't say you weren't warned, okay? Some shocking things are going to take place October 20th. All from now leading into October 29th. Let me tell you that right now, guys, so don't say you weren't warned. You're going to see some shocking moments here on GMW that even you thought you'd never thought you'd see. There's that Loco knee. Right. Pretty good match so far. Apologies for that, ladies and gents. I know there wasn't my drink in there, but your boy was thirsty. Loco, the undisputed GMW World Champion. Current GMW World Tag Team Champion. Also, LCW World Tag Team Champion, too. If you can believe that. All the gold with the Lobos. Will the Lobos have the television title later on? We'll find out in a second. In a while, because coming up next, it's Sting versus Maximum Carlos for the TV belt. That's coming up next. Loco showing why he is the world champion to Mr. Paragon. And showing that Insane Designs ain't shit. These two are going to end up in a brawl. Tips are welcome, but not necessary, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to tip, if you like what you see and you want to tip the stream, please do so. It will not be streamless for very long because I'm going to put my PayPal account in there as well. So if you like what you see, guys, and you want to tip the stream, feel free. Donations are welcome. They're not necessary, though. So do it at your own will and your own risk, too. As well. Like I said, I don't force you to do it. It is entirely up to you. You don't have to do it, but I appreciate it either way, if you do. Bloody hell's bells. Oh, there's that Loco lock. I know this move real well. And a lot of people know this move real well. This move at one point on 2K19 was OP. Well, if you were Loco anyway. 1, 2, and only 2 count though. Can Mr. Paragon cause an upset and pin the world champion? Not if Loco does that, he will not. Paragon now. You heard that. You don't need me to describe that for you. You heard that. A straight super kick right in the mouth and a straight jacket German suplex. You heard that one. Roundhouse kick. Some MMA. And I'm guessing this is a submission hold. And Loco gets out of it. Boot to the midsection. And the Loco boot. Goes for the cover. Referee doing his favourite dance routine again. And gets a 2 count. Oh, the boot to the midsection. Swing blade. Into a basement drop kick. Basement Hurricane Rana. It's amazing you can get anything out of that Hurricane Rana when you're down that when you're down that low. It's basically how you can get him to take a bump that way. There's the knee. You hit that knee. I don't know why Billy's not going for the cover there. I think Mr. Loco will be in a tag team match tomorrow on LCW with a former comrade of his, Mr. Punishment Martinez. We're going to find out tomorrow if Mr. Martinez wants to get back in the Lobos. Will the Lobos become 3 or go from 3 to 4 eventually? Because I think there's something Mr. Martinez is not telling me. I genuinely believe that. I think he's up to something. Handspring. Moonsault. Shades of Silas Young on that one. As well. If you don't know who Silas Young is, you don't know Ring of Honor. If you don't know who Silas Young is, you clearly don't watch Ring of Honor. Silas Young, in my opinion, should be in AEW or even WWE for that matter, as well, or maybe Impact Wrestling. He should be in one of the big 2. Yeah, he should be in one of the big 2. Okay, Mario. There's my Discord thing. Yes. I believe Mr. Silas Young is a great wrestler. And he deserves to be honest with you, he deserves to be in NXT. Stick him in NXT. I'd like to see him in NXT. Definitely would like to see him in NXT. I mean, not saying that he hasn't done well in Ring of Honor. But, he definitely should be with one of the big 2, WWE or even AEW for that matter. Hang on. There's that Loco lock. And, of course, what a surprise, the world champion. Yeah, what a surprise. That doesn't surprise me, that, ladies and gentlemen, because that Loco lock is a bitch. That Loco lock is a bitch, dude. Seriously, that Loco lock is a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass? Pain in the ass. Wow. No, not today. It might be next week. I don't know if he's up on the... I don't know if he's up on the Community Creations, or was it the Community Creations, or was I meant to thingy him? Or was I meant to create him? What to call it? I don't know. I don't remember your characters. What I was meant to do with your characters. But anyway, right. I don't remember. Just let me do this. my thing? Amazing. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Fair enough, Whisper. Fair enough, Whisper. Thank you for that information. Thank you for that information. Just making sure. Yeah, no worries, Whisper. No worries, Whisper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No worries, Whisper. Thank you for the information, Whisper. I would share. I would let. I'll tell you what. I'll write back. Right. TV championship time, ladies and gents. Can Maximum Carlos cause a major, major, major upset? We're about to find out. This is his first chance at singles gold here in GMW, from my knowledge. And this was, like I say, he challenged, pretty much called out Sting earlier on tonight. Faced him one-on-one. But, so yeah. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Bear with me, ladies and gents. Right, Unified TV title match. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Undisputed Television Championship.
Right. Here he is. Can he cause a major upset and bring gold? For God's sake, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Hope I've got the right guy. Hang on, let me check my thing, guys. Just making sure. Right, so there we go. And there. Okay. Right. Right.
Introducing the challenger from Oakland, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, Maximus and introducing the champion from Every Man's Nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds. He is the Sting.
Right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just replying to people. My focus, I can see the pic on my. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have a look into them. I'll have a look into them again, Mario. Like I say, I'm just trying to make room because I'm going to shock you guys in a couple of weeks or so because I've got people coming in and that. Like I say, I'm already in the process of making some new characters. I'll make a start on Ashton tonight. Like I said, there's been a lot going on with me at the moment, but I'll make a start on Ashton tonight. On the Ashton one tonight. Yeah, I'm still surprised that I can still see your what to call it, your other account, to be honest with you, even though you said it was disabled and that. But anyway, moving on. I'll make a start on them tonight because, like I say, guys, in the next coming weeks or so here on GMW, I'm going to shock you because I've made some deals, and you probably are not going to believe it. That's a power driver, and like I said, the power driver always works. I know better than anybody. Like I said, I do plan on shocking you because I'm getting close to my WrestleMania season, and I want to go out with this season that I'm doing with a bang. And I want to shock you guys. Stuff that you've never seen. Stuff that you might have seen if you watched the old episodes of GMW. Like I say. Beautiful suplex. I'm kind of rooting for Maximum Carlos in a way to win, but I'm not underestimating Sting. I mean, his last match before the pay-per-view, he dominated Goldberg. So, and he dominated, and he beat up Thingy on Tuesday, Pennywise on Tuesday, so. And he might do the same again to Maximum Carlos, because that was a Stinger Splash. So, like I said, I'm not underestimating Sting in any way, shape, or form, ladies and gentlemen. He is the television champion. I appreciate that. Like I say, I do plan on shocking you guys. So, like I say, don't say you weren't warned. When I said I was going to shock you, don't say you weren't warned. That's all I'm saying. Don't say you weren't warned. Some of you may get what I'm doing. Some of you may not. You have to watch probably all the old GMW episodes. But like I say, don't say you weren't warned. But like I say, I'll have a look into it because, like I say, I am in the process of creating some more characters myself. But I have to make room. And I appreciate you being hooked on GMW. I appreciate the people who enjoy GMW because I put a lot of work into this promotion, this brand, bringing it to you guys each and every Tuesday and Thursday here on the Twitch channel as well, just like I did on Mixer as well. I put a lot of effort into this. As long as you guys enjoy it, perfect for me. That is a Scorpion Death Drop, and that could be the end of Mr. Carlos and his opportunity to become GMW television champion, or not. And that's a Scorpion Deathlock. He's tapped out plenty of people with this. Watch the ropes there, ref. Watch the ropes, ref. Well played, Mr. Carlos. I'll give you that. I was going to say, watch the rope break there, referee. There's still rope breaks. Sting is still your television champion. I call it Greenwich Matters Wrestling. It's actually Gamesmatter Wrestling, but anyway. So Sting is still the television champion. So for now, he may very well face... So at the moment right now, as it stands, October 22nd, it's Sting to defend that television championship against the Big Amish for the TV belt. But, like I say, tune in next Tuesday. Stay tuned, because next Tuesday, I got something special planned to kick off the show involving Sting. So, stay tuned for that later on as well. So, hang tight for that as well. So, for now, Sting is still your television champion. And I ain't gonna lie, like him or not, Sting's been on a roll lately. He really has. Shout out the ref. Shout out the ref heat on that one, he's a Geordie. Right, I'll let this play out. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I listened to the original song of that before, a while back. The original song of that, Fog on the Tide. Oh boy, it sucked. Anyway, it was horrible. Didn't like it. Anywho, so, hence this, ladies and gentlemen, listen to what I'm saying to you. John Moxley versus OJJ is now. This is the stipulations. If Moxley wins, it's one-on-one, him and Loco Joe for the world title at the pay-per-view. If OJJ wins, it will be a triple threat three-way dance at the pay-per-view. Or it will be triple threat three-way dance at the pay-per-view for the world title, and October 22nd, Loco will defend his world championship against OJJ on Undead Nightmare. If you have WWE for the Xbox, download them so you know what you're making. Yes, I don't have WWE for Xbox. This is PS4, but yes. Yes, send me the formula if you have an Xbox. If you want your character to be on here. The formula means the instructions on how you created your character as well. And I will create the character as best I can for you. Like I say, I'm good at following instructions, hence the Big Amish. So, yeah. So, if OJJ wins this, he will get a World Championship match. On 2 occasions. One at the pay-per-view, one October 22nd. if he gets that. And whoever wins the October 22nd match, should OJJ win this match, whoever wins the October 22nd match will go into the pay-per-view as world champion. So basically it's a win-win, pretty much, in that respect. So, yeah. Yo, what up, Kill Me? Get that off. Shit. Fucking browser. Get that off. Yeah, give that some time, guys. The alerts, because like I said, my stream's been playing up a little bit today with, or my browser's been playing up, and that with the stuff that's gone on. I don't know. Like I said, I tried to get into part 2 of this episode of GMW, and my friggin' what they call it played up a little bit. Okay, why didn't that work for Kill Me then? Okay. What the fuck? Bowling Day. Kill Me. Bowling Day again. Okay, why didn't that work? For God's sake, with this blasted thing. Oh, and your birthday too? Oh, nice. Bowling on the birthday. Why didn't that Kill Me thing work? OJJ Moxley now. Yes. Excellent. Why didn't that work? Hang on. No, the hip-hop thing worked. Why didn't the Kill Me thing work? Why? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. This bastard computer. Yeah. I know. Amazing. It's just, I think he put the right... Unless he put the wrong command in. Oh, hang on. Oh, for God's sake, man. And it's crashed. Fucking hell. Hang on. Relax. Everybody relax, please. My Elgato has crashed. So just let me do this. Like I said, too much stuff going on. Let's relax. Okay? Relax, relax. Everybody relax. Like I say, at least it's gone off. That's fine. I paused it. Don't worry, I'll restart the match and everything will be cool. Okay, let's just take a deep breath. Okay. To be fair, I knew it was going to do that, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'm trying to do that, the Bad Boys thing. Woo, sir. Yeah, y'all seen Bad Boys too? Woo, sir. You know. Yeah. Yep. Yay! There we go. We're back. Right. Like I say, it's all good. It's just the Elgato crashed, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. Just making sure everything works. Here we go. Okay. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. We will restart the match. Okay. And we're back in business. Okay. All right, let's say the Elgato just crashed. It's all good. That's fine. So, take two. That's it. So, like I said, appreciate everybody being here, stopping by. Kill me. I'll DM you after this. I want to talk to you about something after this. I'll DM you on Discord. I'll do it after this, though. As well. So, yeah. I have a higher level Ember Wyvern for Dragon Queen as well. Kill me. For Dragon Queen as well. Kill me at the base. I got a 1200 yesterday, and it's a female, so I'm going to be doing some breeding as well. So I'm going to raise up the thing. Also, kill me. I'm trimming some of the fat down on the dinos as well. I'm going to put some of the dinos, or at least try to put some of the dinos down in the cryopods for the time being, because I tamed a level 773 Wyvern, tropical Wyvern, the other day, and as I was doing it, it was flying over our base. It was flying over our base and everything, and I got timed out. So maybe the lag made me get timed out. I don't know. So I'm trying to trim the fat down. It's not, I don't think it's the base itself. I think it's just mostly because there's a load of dinos out there. And I'm trying to put away the low levels and the ones we, in a way, don't need as well. So we'll see what happens. So other than that, everything's remained the same. And I trapped a Wyvern the other day, and that 773 Wyvern that I got, I trapped it into the taming pen the other day, right? In the taming pen the other day, losing that honey trick. Because if you put a bear trap down and you put the honey in there, the tropical Wyverns come for the honey. Why they come for the honey for, I don't know, but they come for the honey. And I did it in there, and I did it the other day, and it worked a treat. And I got the 773 Wyvern crystals as well. And then I tamed the Wyvern. So, as well. I just need a male blood Wyvern now, so I can do some breeding with that, because I've got 3 females. And I was going to get another 800 female the other day, yesterday as well, blood Wyvern, but it was a female, and I wanted a male. So I kind of wanted a male. So other than that, but I do have an Ember level 1146 Wyvern egg that I'd like to give to Dragon Queen as well, if she's in there. Right, next time she's on as well. I would have gave her the 1200 Wyvern egg that I got yesterday if it was a male. But it was a female, so, and I want to do some breeding. I might even give the egg out the breeding too. We'll see what happens as well. But that game now is really taking the piss out of me. In terms of the lag is taking the piss. I can tell you right now, guys. On the game, the lag is really, really taking the piss. Just my opinion. The lag is getting over the top. And I really hope that that doesn't turn into Ragnarok. The Crystal Wyvern. Maybe it's just the game itself. Maybe it's the fact that it's on console. Maybe the fact there's too many people on the server. I don't know. I don't know. But, like I say, it's just a pain in the ass. I don't like the lag on it. Well, apparently the guys like this fight. There's that clothesline from Hell. This is no disqualification, guys, by the way. That's why there's no count-outs. As well. No disqualifications. And apparently Dragon now has got his own guy to work with as well. Raven's on now. The guy he said he was going to come on. That's a whippersnapper. Or a freshly squeezed cutter. And it's a triple threat match. So there you have it, guys. It is now a three-way dance at the pay-per-view. Orange Juice Jones, Loco Joe, and John Moxley for the GMW Undisputed World title. Also, October 22nd, Loco will now defend the World Heavyweight Championship against OJJ on the Undead Nightmare show. Yeah, so there you go. So there you go. So now the scheduled one-on-one matchup is now a three-way dance. Or a triple threat match, whatever. I'll make the decision on that down the road. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Mr. Loco wants. Apparently, Mr. Loco wants a word with OJJ, so we'll see what happens. Apparently. Like I say, I don't know. Sometimes even I can't control my wrestlers here in GMW. But at least I fixed that little moment there with my Elgato. So I'm pleased about that. As well. The Elgato crashing. It was the Elgato. It wasn't the... That's why I moved from OBS, the original OBS, because that used to crash a lot for some reason. And then I saw the technique that I did. The technique that I used as well. And... the technique that other streamers were using. I was using a different method to do it. But apparently this technique that I'm using now works better than the original one that I used to do. I don't know why it used to always crash out, but now I moved over to Streamlabs OBS. And it's definitely, Streamlabs OBS, like OBS or not, Streamlabs OBS is 10 times better than original OBS. In my opinion. 10 times better. So yes, guys, we've got GMW today. Tomorrow will more than likely be FIFA, because FIFA 21's out. If it's not going to be FIFA tomorrow, but it will be. But if it's not, it's going to be Rocket League. Because like I say, Rocket League has gone down. I might just play Rocket League offline. But Rocket League's gone down the path of the Call of Duty and the Fortnite in seasons now. So I do want to get some Rocket League under my belt. Before, it was just a simple, normal game. Now it's gone to the free games aspect. It's gone to like a battle. I don't know if it's a battle royale thing. Maybe it's just like the Call of Duty and all that in seasons. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while, man. I haven't played Fortnite in nearly a year. I gave up on Fortnite a long time ago. Because it got to the point with me playing Fortnite that I was about to stick this fist so far through my TV screen you wouldn't believe. So when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, it's peak. It's good night. Yeah, that's when you know it's time for a break. You know, the temptation of sticking a fist through your TV screen. But Fortnite seems to be fun again. even though it's probably unplayable, and that in some aspects, but it seems to be fun again, and I'm glad they got rid of the putting the whole map underwater thing. Whoever came up with that idea, at Epic, man. Oh yeah, let's put half the map underwater. They must have been smoking something. Whatever it was, they needed to put it down. I can't hate on Epic though, because there's a lot of PC games that have come out for free, so I can't hate on that. I've now got GTA 5 now for PC, thanks to Epic. I've got Ark, thanks to Epic, as well. So I can't hate on Epic. Can't hate on that. So. OJJ was eating his pre-match celebratory meal after beating Moxley just then. He's eating his pre-match meal. It probably was. I don't disagree with that one bit, Loco. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Sorry. Yes, that is Loco Joe's theme song. Not just on here when he comes on when he comes on. That's his theme song. Full stop. Pretty much. Because when I first met Loco back in the day, when he was doing YouTube stuff and everything like that, that would be his intro to his theme, to his videos. You need to bring that back though, Loco. I think you need to start bringing that back again, that song back again on your YouTube videos, man. Seriously. You definitely need to start bringing that back, man. Yes, but thank you, Whisper, for that information you put in earlier on. Like I say, your secret's safe with me and whatnot. On that, I do miss Mixer in terms of the whispers back in the day, because now you have to put the whisper in like a DM thing here on Twitch and everything. Whisper used to pop up in your chat as like a private message in your chat back in the day on Mixer as well. I do miss that. Then Twitch definitely needs to bring that aspect in. Definitely. Where the whisper, if you whisper somebody in the stream, or if you whisper the streamer in general, you know, it usually pops up in the chat for you to see, and only that person you're whispering to see. So it acts like a private message as well. And they used to do that. They used to do that on Mixer, but on here you have to stick it in like a DM thing on Twitch, which is awful. I don't like it. There's a lot of things I don't like about Twitch still. I don't like their notifications when people go online. You know, to look at somebody online, to look for somebody online, you have to look down the list that you've got on the left hand side when you're watching it on the browser. You have to look at the list to see who's online sometimes, because you missed the notification pop up as well. Before they used to, on Mixer, they used to have the notifications of who would be online. You had about 12 notifications in your box, so it was very difficult for that. Oh! I think Loco watched Carlos earlier on tonight, thinking, "Oh, I might do that with it. I might do that with OJJ later on. I might stick a headbutt on OJJ later." But it seems one of the greatest rivalries in GMW's history has been renewed. And yes, October 22nd, guys, at Undead Nightmare, the GMW special, to present for Halloween a week early, yes, I know, but it's the Halloween special, which will take place October 22nd, because a week later is the pay-per-view. So October 22nd will be Undead Nightmare, and these two will wrestle for the World Championship, and whoever wins the match October 22nd will go into the pay-per-view as World Champion. So the match is still going to take place. It might have a different look to it in respects of who the World Champion is. It could be one of these two. So we'll see what happens on that as well. So we'll see what happens on that. But yes, Loco Joe, OJJ, October 22nd for the world title. So the World Championship will be on the line. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think I'm going to book it for a week today as well. A week today, a week Thursday, this Thursday. Today, a week today, the tag team titles will be on the line. I was going to book it for the October 22nd, but it didn't work. So, because Loco is now defending the World Championship October 22nd. So I'm going to book it for a week today. GMW World Tag Team Championships will be on the line a week today. It'll be the Los Loco Lobos defending against the Outlaws and the Trailblazers in a triple threat match. It won't be elimination, because apparently elimination tag teams means if, say, Ray Wolf got eliminated, it'll be 2-on-1. It'll be 2-on-2 2-on-1, which is ridiculous. So it'll be a normal triple threat match for the tag team titles. Yes. Hey, when the referee gets knocked out, it's a good day, Loco. That's all I'm saying. Friendlies. Friendlies don't mean much. And plus, it's Wales. And Wales haven't been the same since Chris Coleman lost. Since Chris Coleman left. To be honest with you. I don't know who's in charge of them now. I know Southgate's in charge of us, so... Yeah. Oh, Giggsy, yeah. Yeah, Giggsy, yeah, Ryan Giggs. Yeah, you won't like that then. Being 3-0 down. But mind you, it's a different England than normal. With a different Southgate too. With a different manager as well. Because he sent two of our players home and didn't pick them. So he obviously means business with this. He sent them home for being clowns on the trip wherever they were playing. I think it was Iceland they were playing. He sent them home for being clowns and never picked them for the. I'm guessing the friendlies or the friendly for Wales. So he dropped them pretty much. So that shows you that Gareth Southgate means business when it comes to England manager, I suppose. He ain't fooling around. And plus, they're breaking COVID rules anyway. So yes, Big Amish, ladies and gentlemen, the number one contender for the TV belt. He will get his title shot October 22nd against Sting, as I guess it seems now. So Sting will face this man October 22nd for the TV belt. Yeah. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Xbox character that you're seeing. I created this character. And like I say, as you can see, it turned out pretty well than I imagined it would. Quite frankly, because the minute Big Amish sent me the details and everything to create the character, I had no idea that how this was going to turn out. I thought it was going to be the biggest clusterfuck I've ever done in my life. But as you can see, it's pretty much spot on. So, that is the Big Amish, ladies and gentlemen. Reigning LCW Undisputed World Champion. And he defends his belt tomorrow against the Brute on LCW's pay-per-view. Don't forget, twitch.tv/LocoXJoe. So, apologies for all the crashes tonight, guys, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Like I say, sticking with me on GMW. Like I say, more of GMW next Tuesday. On Monday, ladies and gentlemen, will probably be a podcast, a wrestling podcast as well. I might change my mind over the weekend, but I do want to do a podcast because I want to bring a podcast. I want to bring the podcast back. Well, I want to bring the podcast back. The podcast that I've been doing, that I did for about 3 years. I want to bring it back, but it's going to be a different route this time. It's going to be on Twitch. Maybe stream live on Twitch. I might put the videos uploaded on Twitch as well. It's going to be on the YouTube channel as well, Wrestling Matters YouTube channel, and I'm more likely to be on the Wrestling Matters Facebook page as well. I'm not focusing on stupid bullshit fucking audio sites and that, like SoundCloud and that. Don't give a shit. So yeah, pretty much as well. I do have some merch up, guys, as you can see. It's on teesprings.com. I am using that site till further notice. So if anyone's got anything better than that, please let me know in terms of merchandise. I do really want to make some merchandise, but I'm not willing to pay money for it. Teesprings is better than the Streamlabs, because on Streamlabs you have to pay monthly to use some of the products on there, which I refuse to lose. Okay, I'm refusing to use. Right, kill me. I'm refusing to use that as well. So Teesprings it is for now until further notice, because apparently Mr. Kill Me is going to working on something for me as well. So yes, and I refuse to pay £6, even though it's not dear. It's about £6 not for a free sample. I don't want to do that. But if I do get free samples, I'll definitely rock a mountain stream, no doubt about it. As well, I've got no problem rocking a mountain stream. I need to have a word with the Fog team as well, because they've just released their merchandise as well. And I wonder if I'm going to buy a t-shirt. I do want to buy a t-shirt. I'm a family of gamers. There's top left-hand corner, for Pete's sake. They've released their t-shirts. No worries, Kill Me. Like I say, you know where to find me. I will use. I'm using Teesprings for now, but you know where to find me, bro. You know where to find me. Like I say, I'm not gonna force you or rush you or pressure you into anything. You know, do what you need to do. I trust you. I trust you. But yeah, the Family of Gamers thing, they've got their own merchandise t-shirts out as well, and I need to know if I'm going to get one for free. There was already talks about this before, but it's all the postage and packaging bullshit that goes along with it, and nobody in their right mind wants to pay postage and packaging for anything if they're going to send it out, which sucks ass. So I'm going to need to get into them, because if I don't get one for free, that's fine. I'll go out and buy one. I don't care. But it's gonna look weird and awkward if I go out and buy a t-shirt and the next minute, 1 week later, I get one for free, and I'm stuck here with 2 t-shirts. It's gonna look awkward. Oh, I got 2 Fog t-shirts. I got one that I got for free, and I got one that I bought. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have asked. So I will ask them in due time and see what's up, and I'll probably go out and get one. I could do a giveaway if I end up buying one. Probably, but like I said, I'd have to check it with them. And I want to do giveaways as well. I want to give the opportunities, giveaways as well, but I don't know what to give away. But I do want to eventually give back to my Mafia community, or the community that stayed loyal to me. I do want to give an opportunity with that as well, down the road as well. But like I say, with coronavirus, it's pretty hard to do as well. It's pretty hard to do. But I do want to make some merchandise. I do want to sell some merchandise as well. Like I say, you've already seen the logo that I plan on using as well, which is this thing in the bottom right hand corner. It still amazes me to this very day that I actually made that logo, to be honest with you. I was just playing about with it on the Photoshop, and okay. Apparently big Amishes can fly. No worries. Like I say, not going to pressure you, kill me. Not going to rush you. Not going to pressure you. Do what you need to do. And like you say, if you're trying to get other people involved as well, I could care less. I could care less. Like I say. As long as I'm getting a slice of the pie, or as long as I'm getting an opportunity to get a slice of the pie, perfect for me. I'm all about that. I don't care who's on board with it. Who else is on board with it, as long as I'm getting a slice of the pie. Like I say, I do want to do merchandise. Or do merchandise the best way I can, at least. And like I say, I refuse to pay monthly for the use of products, and I refuse to pay, even though it's not dear, but I refuse to pay for free samples as well. I refuse to do that. Why the fuck should I pay for that, man? The free samples should be free. Period. They should be just free. You know, and Streamlabs pay monthly just to use products in there. That makes no fucking sense. But anyway. CJG12345, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard to the channel. That's the taker care of business, or the Amish taking care of business, or I don't know, the Amish chokehold we'll call it, or the Amish sleeper, or yeah, you make it up. Like I say, the #1 contender for the TV championship. And like I say, guys, no matter what happens in the TV title match, if Amish becomes television champion, he will be in the Royal Rumble, and so will Goldberg too. So Amish and Goldberg are in the Royal Rumble match as well. And I will be doing a match. I might do it next week, actually. I might do a Battle Royal match to see who gets the 30th entrant. Because we all know who #1 is. Azrael's #1, whether he likes it or not. But I might do a Battle Royal next week to do to see who gets the 30th entrant, or who becomes number 30 in the Royal Rumble. This is 2 out of 3 falls, by the way. 2 and only a 2 counts. Last time Amish was in a 2 out of 3 falls match, he lost to Moxley as well. And he might very well lose to Goldberg, even though there's no falls yet, or there's been no falls yet. That's a jackhammer. 1, 2, 1 fall to 0 for Mr. Goldberg. Irish whip, far side, that's a boot. A big boot. Oh. Oh, great counter. Great counter. There's the opportunity there. Hopefully it's not going to go anywhere near the ropes, because that would be a great way to get equalise. Ah, he got near the ropes. Will he go for it again? Stick a boot in his face. Amish, a former VMR World United States champion. Again, Goldberg, you deserve that. Does that army that roaring crap again, and gets a friggin' right hand in his face, and you saw that perfectly. There was a chair on Tuesday, and it was a right hand by Amish today. And that's a spear. Very nice sequence there. Spine buster. Amish gets right back up and walks right into a spear. 2. And Goldberg wins the matchup. So Goldberg has pretty much put himself in line for a TV title shot, if I'm honest. Are we going to see respect between these two? Amish is the #1 contender for the television championship. Is there going to be respect finally? Thank you. Thank you. Amish shake their hands. At least Goldberg shook the hand back. So I can't fault that. But like I say, it's not over between these two, I'm sure. Because these two are in the Rumble no matter what. and Amish will face Sting for the television title October 22nd as well on the Undead Nightmare Halloween special as well. So, yeah. Like I say, I can't fault that. Can't fault that. So, we'll go to the beginning of the show and do a quick recap as well. Maximum Carlos and Sting got into a brawl, which led to the television title match, which Sting managed to win as well. Maverick Blade and Jason Blade got into nothing really, because Drex came out, who is Jason Blade's tag team partner in the Outlaws, and attacked Maverick. So it'll be Maverick Blade and a partner of his choosing against the Outlaws, Jason Blade and Drex on Tuesday. If, and only if, Maverick can't find a partner, it'll have to be 2-on-1. Bloody Savage and Adrian Webb had a pretty good match. Second time around at least. But these two will meet again on Tuesday. I'll book the rematch on Tuesday. Same goes for Nakamura and Liv Killer as well. I'll book another match on these two on Tuesday. Killer, good outing, but yours truly still the hardcore champion. And you know what I'm going to do as well? I think I'm going to do this. Let's have this on Tuesday, shall we? Let's have this on Tuesday. I'm going to book this on Tuesday. I'll get to it in a second. I have an idea for Tuesday. Loco Joe beats Billy Paragon in a match that I booked that I just wanted to see. Sting beats Maximum Carlos, like I say. OJJ beats Moxley, so now OJJ is in the triple threat match at the pay-per-view, but we'll get a championship match October 22nd, and if he wins that, whoever wins that match October 22nd goes into the pay-per-view as world champion, because the match will still stay the same. It might just be, Loco. OJJ might be the champion going into the pay-per-view. We'll see. Loco and OJJ got into a brawl, and as you clearly saw there, Goldberg beats Big Amish. So this is what I'm going to do. Big Amish doesn't have to worry, because, like I say, he's the television champion. He's a number one contender for the TV championship. He will go face-to-face with Sting next week as well. But this is what I'm doing next week. And you all need to be here at the start of the show next Tuesday, because kicking off the show, it's not going to be right up. I'm coming close to the end anyway, Dragon Queen, so you're okay with that. Like I say, you just do you, kid. It's okay with me. Next week, there's going to be no promos kicking off the show. There's going to be a match kicking off the show. Next week, it will be non-title kicking off the show. Sting, OJJ 3. You heard that right. It's kicking off the show next week. So the rematch is next week. It's not going to be for the TV belt. Next week, it will be OJJ Sting 1-on-1. That's going to kick off the episode next week. You heard that right. Also, next week, I'm going to book a 3-way dance. And yes, this will be a 3-way dance. Or I might make it into a triple threat match. I don't know. We'll see. But this is what's going down next week. I'm going to book Maximum Carlos versus Killer versus Goldberg. 3-way next week. And whoever wins will get a television championship match. Maybe before, maybe after. I don't know. Goldberg beat Amish there, and Amish is the number one contender for the TV belt. And he's going to get his title shot October 22nd against Sting. So whoever wins the 3-way on Tuesday may very well get the next shot at it. Or it might turn into a triple threat match as well. I don't know. But like I say, we're going to put that to the test, and whoever wins will meet the television champion. And you know what? I might book that for the pay-per-view. I might actually book that for the pay-per-view. The Ring Madness pay-per-view, October 29th. So whoever wins next week's show, whoever wins the GMW TV championship, whoever wins the 3-way next week will meet either Big Amish or Sting at the pay-per-view. So for the television title, we'll find out who it is next week, though. So we'll see what happens. So that'll be a triple threat match or three-way. Also next week, I'm going to book. I'm going to book a lot of stuff, but I'm also going to book Ray Wolf next week as well. Ray Wolf will wrestle next week, next Tuesday. Who he will wrestle? Find out next Tuesday. So he'll be wrestling next Tuesday. I do have something in mind for him, but we'll have to wait and see. But he's going to be wrestling next week as well. But I know a week today, it's going to be the Lobos defending the World Tag Team Championships against the Trailblazers and the Outlaws in a tag team match, in the triple threat tag team title match. So I might book him. I don't know who I'm going to book him, but Ray Wolf will be in action next week. So there you go. So that's what I'm going to do on that one. So guys, thank you all so much, whether you're watching this on YouTube or whatever it is you're watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. And thank you for sticking with me. Yes, we did have some crashing moments today, but we got through it. We always work. I know how to work around this stuff as well. And yes, my Elgato crashed as well. So we'll see what happens as well. I will be back tomorrow with FIFA. It's more than likely going to be FIFA tomorrow. Hopefully I can get an early night and get up tomorrow and go and get FIFA as well. I do have £20 over here, so I'll need to get another £20 as well. I'm not going to fucking get a game for it. You can go fuck yourselves, especially with all this COVID stuff and everything like that. Cheers, Joe. Not always a pleasure, Joe. You know that. And also tomorrow as well, LCW, Loco X Joe. Please check that out as well, and I'll be there tomorrow as well. I'm gonna be on early. I'll try and get on early. If not, I'll be on after LCW. Or sometime after LCW. I might just come on and have LCW up so I can watch it as well. You know, put LCW up as well while I'm streaming as well, so see what happens. But I do want to do FIFA tomorrow. If it's not going to be FIFA tomorrow, and I can't be pestered to go and get it, which I probably will, but if I can't be pestered to go and get it, I will play Rocket League as well. But like I say, it's more likely going to be FIFA tomorrow, and it will be on the PS4 as well. I've got FIFA on the PS4. I've got FIFA on the PS4 before. I'm not going to get it on the Xbox. So it is what it is, pretty much. So, yeah. So, more than likely be FIFA on the PS4 tomorrow on the PlayStation. So, yeah. And I probably might get it as well. Because, like I say, with PS5 coming out and that, PS4 is going to... You'll have at least 1 year, maybe 2 more years of the PS4 before it really dies out. And the PS5 kicks in and takes over. Like I said, the PS5's coming out this year. And that, so is the new Xbox and everything. But you might get 1 more year, maybe 2, if you're lucky, out of the Xbox and the PS4. Pretty much before the officially usher in the era of the PS5 as well. And I do aim to get a PS5 at Christmas as well as the Xbox. Might get it beforehand, you never know. But guys, thank you all so much. Thank you all. Much appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the follows as well. I'm getting close to my goal, or one of my goals, which is getting to 700 as well. Yeah, thank you for that. I'll reply to that whisper in a second. Yeah, so I'm now 6 away. Thank you guys. I'm now 6 away from my from 700. Hopefully I can get that by tomorrow. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow. Who knows? Appreciate you all for that as well. Oh, go on. Let's have a look. See who's on. Let's see who deserves my raid. Or deserves an opportunity for it as well. Kill me. I'm going to drop a message in the... if you're still here, I'm going to drop a message in the Discord as well. I want to let you know... let you in on something as well. How people play DayZ is a mystery to me. As well, just let me refresh this. So I can see who's online, because I've done this before, ladies and gentlemen, when I've tried to host people before and they've ended up going offline as I'm trying to follow them. So I need to double check quickly who's online and who isn't. If you have any suggestions, guys, like I say, drop them in the chat. You can buy them. You can buy a suggestion as well in the channel points as well. Don't forget the channel points, guys. Let me have a look. Okay. As well, so let me just see who we got. I suppose I could return the favour. Let me just double check. Yeah, I suppose I could return the favour from yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, because she raided me yesterday. So I guess I could return the favour as well. Let me get back over here. There we go. Raid a channel. We're going over to Cyber Tank girl as well. She's streaming now. She's been streaming a lot lately, especially needed 24 hours the other day. So if you don't know her, please do so. She's formerly known as Sweet Angel, and yeah, she raided me yesterday, so I'm going to give her a receipt, if you will. And like I say, please, 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 please follow her if you haven't already. I will see you tomorrow, probably for FIFA. Just look out for me tomorrow, guys. I might be popping on early. Don't say you weren't warned. So just look out for me tomorrow in that respect as well. I'm actually thinking of having a Friday night off tomorrow. So if I can get on early, could do a couple hours tomorrow and then get off early as well. But until then, guys, thank you all so much. I will see you tomorrow for another stream. Stay safe. Peace out.
Destruction is always the key.